What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Cloud O Smoke YouTube channel. T-Cloud here. In this video, we're doing something a little bit different. So this is kind of a vloggy style video of my biggest cook yet to date, as far as sheer quantity and the time involved with it. So some of you may or may not know, me and my wife are very heavily involved with our local softball league. You know, she's the vice president. I volunteer a lot of time around, and we rent the fields out to have this massive Memorial Day Madness tournament. So the thing that goes on with it is we get any profit from the concession stands. So to up the ante this year, I made pulled pork, about 40 pounds of it. It's been a wild freaking ride from the start until the finish. So I tried to film what I could out here working. It's been, my truck says it's 106 right now, and it's sitting in the shade. So it's been a hot one. I got some time lapses. Had a lot of interactions with people this weekend. From what I heard, everybody loved it, and that made me feel good. And it wasn't just that. I was the grill master. I had my little Blackstone out making sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches, burgers, dogs, pulled pork sandwiches, pulled pork French fries, and I didn't hear a bad thing about it, which made me feel really good. So yeah, this is just a compilation of what I went through with my first big cook, first event. So I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so it's like 9:45. The Friday before Memorial Day. As you guys can see, we've moved the smoker. It's no longer on the porch. It is currently on a trailer hooked to my Gladiator. Focus. There it is. So what I've got going on is I've got about 40 pounds of pork on the Masterbuilt. I'm gonna roll it low and slow overnight, and then we're gonna get up early and go to the ball field and go from there. So we'll see how this does overnight with this much meat on it, because this is the most I've ever had on it. So we'll see what happens.
Morning. It's not really a good morning. It's morning. It's about 8:30. I should be at the ball field. The games got canceled today, so I was rushing around last night with this, trying to get this going, only to find out the games are canceled today. So I guess I'm cooking for tomorrow now. Been on my timer reset, so it's probably been 12 hours. Sounds about right. No, 11. Fire went out last night. I did get the fire back up. We're like at 120 degrees internal, so I'll let that go for a little bit longer, then we'll pull them off and we'll wrap them. Not like I'm in a big hurry now, but they're looking good with my barbecue wagon set up. Another thing, I got some shirts yesterday. So some of you might have seen my new logo, but for this weekend I had some shirts made. One for me, well, two for me, one for the wife, one for the kid. I think they turned out pretty good. TNT Specialty Creations made these for me. She's also the one that actually made the logo. So I came to her with an idea. She made it happen. I think the logo turned out awesome. So just figured I'd show you guys those. I don't think I'm gonna start selling them as merch yet, because at time of filming I have a whole 40 subscribers. So I guess I'll let these hang out, and since I don't have to go to the ball field, I guess I'm going to probably mow the yard because it could use it, especially after raining yesterday and into tonight. So yeah, I'll check back in later when these are ready to pull off and wrap. Can't forget about my barbecue dog. Here, buddy. Hi, Shadow. Shadow says something smells good out here. Isn't that right, buddy? He likes to lick the grease off the bottom of the smoker. All right, so time check. It's like noon. Let's take a look at these. Oh, yeah. They're looking good. I've played musical pork butts and have been moving them around from top to bottom. That way they all get some heat evenly. And then I've been spritzing them every half hour with some apple juice and some apple cider vinegar. So what I'm going to do now, they've stalled. They've been hitting, at 160 degrees. They've been there for like 45 minutes to an hour. So all I'm going to do is pull them off. I'm simply just going to put them in a full pan, wrap them in foil, put them back on the pit. That way we can rock up to around 203, 205 degrees. That way when we go to pull them off, we can go ahead and shred them. All right, so we've been wrapped for about 3 hours. The meter's saying it's around 199 degrees, so let's just take a look at that one's 203, and it just sinking right in there. They're probing like butter, like there's nothing there. So now I'm gonna do, these are done, they're ready to come off. I'm gonna put them in a bigger pan, and then I've also got a fat separator. So I'm gonna drain off any of the juices that I've collected in the pans, strain the fat off of it, and then I'll reintroduce the juice back into it after I've shredded them. And since, you know, they're gonna have to sit overnight, they run the possibility to dry out a little bit, so that'll be nice to reintroduce just the juice, not the fat, back into it. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit more seasoning on it, and probably some apple cider vinegar, because it's pulled pork, you gotta have vinegar. Also, since the last update, Amazon showed up and I got a present that I didn't know I was getting. So Father's Day is coming up, and my wife got me a rotisserie for this. It also fits on a little one. So I'll be doing a video on that at some point, putting that on and see how it goes. It was supposed to come, you know, Amazon usually ships it inside of another box, so I didn't know what it was. This time they just slapped a shipping label on it, and then here you go. So I'll get these off, get them cooled off, and then I'll see you guys later. So what's cool about using this fat separator, you can see there's two different colors here. All this stuff on the top is fat, and all this is just porky, juicy goodness, and the spout comes off the bottom. So when I go to dump this back into our beautiful, delicious looking pork, and if you didn't know, pork butts come with built-in thermometers. When it comes off the bone clean, you know you've got it to the perfect temperature. And you can actually use these to start chopping it up. So I'm gonna let this cool off for a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll finish shredding it up. right there. That is some good looking pork. That's gonna make an awesome sandwich. So what I've done is I've just gone through and I've shredded all 4 pork butts. Anything over here is any sort of like glands or big fatty pieces or anything that's hard. Maybe got a little too crispy while we were smoking it. So something that's not going to make a pleasant bite. So wrap these back up. I'm going to put them back in the cooler, and then we won't mess around with these until tomorrow morning when we get to the ball field. Throw them back on the smoker. Just at that point, we're using this thing as an oven, and then we'll go from there. So Sunday morning, it's around 6:30. As you can see, we made it to the ball fields. Now it's time to finish getting set up. We've got the truck unloaded, got everything down on the other side of the concession stand, but now I need to get everything set up. So we've been rocking and rolling all morning. Been serving some pork, making some sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches. As you can see, there's softball going on all around. And of course, we got the gotta have the main attraction. So I've got one sandwich served so far. We're gonna start serving them up more here shortly.
yeah, it was interesting. So it's 5:30. All the games are over for today. I got one tray left. I went through like 20 pounds. I hoped I would have sold a lot more than that. I think not having anything going on yesterday kind of screwed us. So I'll be back out here tomorrow morning again. I'm gonna go get another pork butt just so we have some extra in case, you know, a miracle happens and I happen to sell out. That way we have another one for tomorrow. If not, there's plenty of us that have worked here all day. I've been here since 6 o'clock, 6:30, and it's 5:40 in the afternoon. My ass is whooped. It is like 90 degrees with the grill and the smoker. Yeah, I'm done. I'm going home. All right, so it's Monday. It's Memorial Day, about 4 o'clock. Last game going on, championship game. Top of the fourth, bad game. But for me, I'm done. I haven't filmed much. Actually, I didn't film it all day. I got home last night and died. My ass was whooped. I went to go get another another pork shoulder from Food Line. They didn't have none. Pretty sure I had heat stroke by the time I got home because I wanted to puke. We were back in here at 6 o'clock this morning. I had another whole tray full of pork to get rid of or to sell today. All said and done, 1 pound was left that I gave away. So, all in all, pretty successful. I think I'm going to be doing this throughout the summer. Just pop-up events here at the ball field. So, yeah, I'm done. I'm done for Memorial Day madness. I'm going to clean up, pack my shit up, and go home. Thanks for sticking around. If you want to see more, give me a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the Cloud O Smoke YouTube channel. See ya.